Hi, this is Gail Purith, and I want to share a devotion with you called Avoiding Self Pity When We're Struggling. There have been times in my life when I've really been struggling with a problem, and I've gone to a Christian friend, and they've listened, and they've asked pertinent questions, and they've prayed with me and encouraged me. And it's such a wonderful, wonderful way to help to share your problems, both with the Lord and with a friend. And there's other times I've done the same thing. I've gone to a Christian friend to share the struggles, and they haven't listened. They haven't prayed. In fact, they've taken up most of the time talking about their own struggles. And recently, I was convicted that I have let myself do that as well. I'm going through just a whole pile of problems lately, problems and challenges and struggles. I'm healing from a hip replacement, and that's been far more challenging and slower than I thought it would be. We moved into a home last year, and we've had a lot of unexpected home repairs that we've needed to do. On a regular basis, I deal with sadness about some choices that some of my loved ones have made that have taken them away from the Lord. And I also am very concerned with what's going on in the world right now and concerned with Christians who aren't really realizing it and preparing themselves. So put all these things together. And in the last couple weeks, I've had two different friends share their problems with me. And instead of listening and asking relevant questions, I just blabbed about my hardships. I went to them afterwards and asked their forgiveness, and they were very gracious to do that. But it was really a wake-up call for me. And I thought of these two things that I think are very important scripturally. The first one is that we need to remember that Romans 12:15 tells us to rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. That's a very important aspect of our faith. It helps us get through challenges. And so we need to really be listening to someone when they share their concerns with us. And secondly, one of the best ways to get out of self pity and have a self focus is to find out who else needs help. Sometimes you may be suffering, you may be crying and going through a real struggle. Take, take time off and say, Lord, who can I help today? Who can I encourage? And you'd be surprised how much that can actually heal your own wounds. So I ask you today, if you're struggling with something, then consider how you might apply these two principles to your life. And also, if a friend comes to you with struggles, be sure to listen and ask relevant questions and rejoice with her or mourn with her, whatever is applicable. So God bless.